Jeff, thank you. An Erie County jury has awarded $25 million to a child sex abuse victim against a local Boy Scout scoutmaster.
The judge on this case said this lawsuit is likely the first jury verdict for a Child Victims Act case in New York State. News 4's Kayla Green spoke to the victim's attorney about obtaining the verdict. Kayla?
David Jordan, the attorney, says the jury came back with a verdict with an amount even higher than what was suggested. She says it not only covers the injuries from the actual assaults, but also the frequency they occurred, 3 years and 50 years of impact. The victim is now 62 years old. His lawyer says starting when he was 12, he was sexually assaulted by his scoutmaster, Robert Eberhardt, in a Boy Scouts troop in Cheektowaga from 1970 to 1973. Eberhardt will have to pay $15 million for pain and suffering and $10 million in punitive damages for the abuse he inflicted. Attorney Amy Keller says it remains to be seen what precedent this first CVA jury verdict will set, but for her client, this verdict reassured him that what happened wasn't his fault.
Like other victims will feel comfortable coming forward and telling their story where they wouldn't necessarily otherwise have been able to. Or maybe they would have avoided a jury trial thinking that, my peers aren't going to believe that this happened, or they're not going to understand what I went through. And I feel like this jury made it clear that they did do that here. And I have every, hope that that would happen again.
She says her client not only wanted to hold his abuser accountable, he said he finally felt society was ready to hear what happened and take a stand against it happening again. The law firm also represents more than 100 more victims of childhood sexual abuse. Additional matters in this case are pending against the Boy Scouts and the organization that held the troop meetings led by Eberhard. Kayla Green, News 4.